The drop list at wide receiver, you got Kenny Golladay, Juju Smith-Schuster, Robbie Anderson, Brandon Ayuk, Curtis Samuel. You know the injury situations, Juju and Samuel. Ayuk on a bye. Don't know if you want to trust him. Dropping Kenny Golladay at this point or holding on to him?
I would prefer to hold on to him.
10-team league?
Yeah, I'd still prefer to hold on.
Same?
Yeah, in a 10-team league, I might just go ahead and walk away.
It's
Wow.
like not playing now. Who knows how long it will continue? We've talked a lot about these guys. Robbie Anderson, one of those in particular as well. Same thing with Brandon Ayuk. Let's look at the trade options here at the wide receiver position. Again, you can check out Dave's trade chart on CBSSports.com. So the wide receiver to trade for Dave is Stephon Diggs. It hasn't been the best of seasons by comparison to 2020. He's still producing well. Is now the time to buy low?
Yeah, absolutely. He's coming off of his worst game where he had only 5 targets. That's something that I don't see coming, especially against Kansas City. How does that happen where the best receiver for Buffalo and the Bills put up so many points, not get involved in the passing game? But before that game, he had 8 or more targets every single game. He had 12 or more PPR points every single game. And I know 12 PPR points, that's not what you drafted Stephon Diggs for. He's going to have plenty of huge numbers as this season rolls on. Love the idea of getting him now. That's another receiver. Gibson for Diggs, I would consider that move in a PPR
Yes,
league.
that's an easy one to make because Diggs still has a much higher ceiling to get to. But the wide receivers that you're saying to trade away, and I say wide receivers because you got both DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett on this list, I'm assuming they're sell high guys for you. I just don't know if this is the time to be saying sell high because every person knows the quarterback situation that they're dealing with. I don't think you're selling them at their highest point.
Are we sure? Well, of course we're not selling them at their highest, but this is more of like a sell for what you can because we don't know for sure if Russ is even coming back. What happens if they lose these next 4 games
he's coming
and they're out? I hope so. I hope you're right about that, but I'm nervous that their production is going to go off of a cliff, especially Lockett with Geno Smith under center.
So what are you trying to get for them?
If I can turn them into, I've got Metcalf right in the same range as Justin Herbert. If I can turn them into Herbert, that would be amazing. Running backs near him, Cordero Patterson. I think you might be able to ask for a little bit more with Cordero for DK, but not for Lockett.
You interested in trading for these guys?
I am interested in trying to buy low on them if the price. I would give up Justin Herbert if I had a second quarterback. Sure, it's tough to make those quarterback
for
trades
Metcalf.
for Metcalf, and I don't really necessarily believe that it's going to have a much bigger impact on Tyler Lockett than it does on DK Metcalf. Tyler Lockett was just 2 plays away from a monster game in his most recent game.
Okay, so we'll see how things go for the Seattle receivers again. No Russell Wilson for at least the next month, so bad situation potential coming for Metcalf and Lockett over the next several weeks.